Welcome back to 10 at News First Midday, where we have just learned the devastating news about Lisa Marie Presley. Angela Bishop, you've got all the details.
Yes, Lisa Marie Presley, the only child of the King, Elvis Presley, and his first wife, Priscilla Presley, has died at the age of 54 after suffering a cardiac arrest at home. A housekeeper discovered her unresponsive in her bedroom at her Calabasas home. Her former husband, Danny Keogh, had just dropped the kids off at school, came home and performed CPR until the ambulance arrived. The ambulance arrived within 6 minutes and she was rushed to hospital, where she was in a critical condition until just a short time ago, when it was announced that she has passed away. And we do know that her mother, Priscilla, was by her side. She had arrived at the hospital a short time ago. Just 2 nights ago, she was, of course, at the Golden Globe Awards with her mother and with the cast, crew, director and star of the movie Elvis, which was nominated and won an award for its star, Austin Butler. And she seemed in excellent spirits, happy that a movie celebrating the life of her father was being honoured in such a way. In 2014, I interviewed Lisa Marie Presley, which was the last time she visited Australia. The musician was in the country for her Storm and Grace concerts. And we chatted about her earliest music memories, having a music career with a music legend like Elvis as your father, and about life in the spotlight.
What are your earliest musical memories? Are they at Graceland?
I would think so, yes. Earliest are from, my little 45. I used to have a 45 and playing, little records of my father's and the Sweet Inspirations, and I remember Neil Diamond in there and Elton John and all those, sorts of things, so definitely.
Did you ever pick up the hairbrush and try to sing like Dad?
Of course, of course. I had hairbrushes and tennis rackets and whatever I could get my hands on to sing in the mirror, and I loved it at a very, very, very small age.
How tough did you have to be to make the decision to pursue a career in music with the shadow cast by your father's career?
You really do have to develop a good, thick skin, which sometimes I've had and sometimes I don't have. You're always going to get that, well, you would never, unless you were his daughter anyway, and blah, 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 whatever. So it's really nice to be, have this particularly this record be so critically acclaimed, because it is acknowledging my work, and that's really what I'm in it for. And so that makes it all worth it, in the end. And then it makes it worth it when I do the meet and greets after, and I meet people that really love the music, and it's really sort of changed their lives or helped them in some way. And I get to hear that. It makes me really feel like I'm on the right path, doing the right thing, regardless of all that.
What about your inner strength? Do you find there are times you just run away to hibernate with your family?
Absolutely. That's kind of where England comes in, or, it's nice to have a retreat somewhere you can run to. And I think that that's kind of the saving grace of, anybody in this industry who wants that sort of thing, who doesn't want to live in the spotlight 24/7, because I wasn't really raised like that. That's kind of how it goes now, in America anyway, where everyone wants to be. If you're not on the cover, you're not in the tabloids, they get upset. And it's like, I was raised, avoid at all costs, try not to get your photo taken and try to avoid it. So it is really nice to have a retreat and somewhere to go.
I got to see the concert that we were at that night. She was an incredible performer, but as she said, she was in the spotlight from the moment she was born.
Yeah.
And her dad's plane was named the Lisa Marie. There were all home videos and all of those things. And as she said, she craved that peace every now and then, and she, treasured her family. She had 4 children. Sadly, she lost her son to suicide in 2020. But her daughter, Riley Keogh, an actress, and her twins. And my heart breaks for them today, as it does for Priscilla and all of their family and fans around the world. So much sadness with this family that, just seems to continue.
And Elvis passed away when he was 42.
Mm-hmm. And she's just 54. She would have turned 55 on the 1st of February.
And how old was she when Elvis passed?
She was 9 when Elvis passed. And she was there at Graceland when it happened.
And the legend, when the legend of your father grows over time.
Grows over time. So, as we say, devastating news today, the loss of Lisa Marie Presley. I'll have more details and a full obituary in 10 News First at 5 tonight.
Yeah, and this is 10 News First at midday. We will be here to bring you all the stories, whether they are sad or happy. Lisa Marie Presley.